Okay, so let's unpack this. You sent us some really fascinating raw audio. It's a sneak peek, right?
That's right. From an upcoming deep dive on the Watchman Privacy podcast.
Yeah, and what a preview it is. It really sets the stage for what Gabriel Custodia does over there. Analyzing the war on privacy and freedom, like he says, and offering actual real solutions. No fluff.
And this audio, this story, it really gets to the heart of that mission, doesn't it?
It does.
It takes a personal story, a really intense one, and just lays bare these huge challenges in digital privacy, surveillance, cybersecurity too, the stuff people often misunderstand.
Absolutely. And the main voice we hear, Alberto, I mean, his experience is just, wow.
Yeah.
He talks about going from this dream life, working with crypto, and then bam, he's suddenly facing this system that has no clue about his world, his expertise.
It's a stark picture, and it starts with him leaving a job, right? A pretty high-paying one at a European petrol company.
Yeah, he walked away because of corruption he saw there.
And that decision, wasn't just a career change. It took a massive toll on him, physically, mentally.
He mentions getting diagnosed with severe depression. It really shows how these big systemic issues can just crush an individual.
Right. And then things got even stranger when the legal system got involved.
Oh, definitely. The way his professional tools were treated.
Yeah.
It's almost unbelievable.
Well, like the USB killer.
Exactly. Which, cybersecurity pros use that for testing. Legitimate tool. But the police, the media, they painted it as some kind of master criminal weapon.
Yeah.
Same with magnetic card readers you might use for hotels.
It shows this total disconnect, this collision between his expertise and a justice system that's just uninformed. And it highlights massive flaws in their procedures too. Like Alberto mentioned, they took his hard drive.
I just plug it straight into a police computer.
Right. Then reported finding viruses. That completely ignores basic forensic analysis, chain of custody, all of it.
And what about that weird detail, the anonymous master photo in his file? Where did that come from?
That sounds like something pulled from, dark web forum speculation, novice investigator stuff. Just shows how easily unfounded ideas can creep in when real expertise is missing.
The real-world impact of all this ignorance, though, it's just brutal.
Definitely.
Think about the money he lost. $100,000 from that crypto exchange, WebX.
Which used to be BTCE, yeah, a big loss.
All because his two-factor authenticator device, his 2FA, was seized.
And here's the kicker.
He offered them the credentials. He said, here, take everything, just let me access my account. And they refused.
They refused. And see, that points to a huge vulnerability with some exchanges. You need the password and the physical device.
So if the authorities take the device...
You're locked out,
No.
even if you're cooperating. His loss wasn't from a hack. It was from the system itself failing him after seizing his security tool.
Which is exactly why Watchman Privacy is always hammering home the point about self-custody, right? Don't leave huge sums on exchanges.
Precisely. Diversify your wallets. Keep them on different devices. And it also underlines, basic security hygiene. Don't click weird links, especially in NFT spaces where hacks are rampant.
And maybe look into privacy coins, like Monero, which they also discussed.
Definitely relevant. Then there's the whole issue of the word hacker.
Oh, yeah. The media, law enforcement, they threw that label at him like it automatically means criminal.
When in the actual tech community, being called a hacker is often a sign of respect. It means you have serious skills. It's earned, not, a formal degree.
There are groups like Hacking is Not a Crime trying to fix that perception.
And they need to, because Alberto's story, stepping back, it's got this broader message, doesn't it, about responsibility.
How so?
Well, realizing your personal info isn't really safe, maybe limit what you share, but also the risk involved in reporting vulnerability.
Right, he found a security flaw, reported it, and it kind of backfired on him because of where he was. It creates a disincentive.
Exactly. Why report if you might get punished for it?
So putting this all together, what does Alberto's story mean for you, the listener? It's this perfect storm, really. Personal freedom, digital security, systemic failures. It's exactly the kind of complex mess that Watchman Privacy digs into.
Yeah, it ties straight back to their core message. You need awareness, critical thinking. You need those real solutions they talk about to try and reclaim some privacy.
It really drives home that point. No system is secure.
And sharing these stories, even the really tough ones like Alberto's, it helps everyone else understand the stakes in our digital world.
So if you want to hear more, radical privacy and freedom tactics, those no-holds-barred takes, you really should check out the Watchman Privacy podcast.
Where can people find it?
It's on YouTube, Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Pretty much everywhere.
Okay. And maybe listening leaves you with this thought. In a world obsessed with digital security, where do we draw the line? How much is on us, the individuals, and how much responsibility lies with the systems that are supposed to protect us, but sometimes fail spectacularly?
That's a heavy question. Definitely something to think about. Go find Watchman Privacy to explore these topics deeper.